Today we're building a cute and cozy starter cottage in Paralives. And the lot we are going to build on is this one. Yes, I am picking the one already built because I love the fact that it's already in between two fields. I feel like it's really gonna fit well with our cottage vibe. So I moved in a para and now we are going to bulldoze a lot. Let's first get rid of all the ugly terrain. So starting with nothing, this lot is already worth 5,000, almost 500. So we gotta make a house under 25,000 Paralives. So let's set our money to almost 25,000 and let's start building around. I think I want to elevate a little bit of the terrain and place the house on an elevated mount at the back here. And I will try to make this shape a little bit interesting. And we could have something kind of like this. I don't want it to be too high. I just want some sort of interest. And then at the bottom here, it would be really nice to have a pond. What do you think? Let's try to add a pond. Now, I know we don't have water, but if I look up water, I did download this from the workshop. And it just like looks like water. So we're gonna use this to create our pond. I don't want to make it too deep. I just want a little something. Now let's add the water. I'll place it at kind of the height I want it to be. And then I'm just dragging it around. This way we created ourselves a pond really easily. Now what if we take this pond idea and turn it into kind of like, I don't know, something really interesting. We could now add a bridge and go up to our tiny cozy cottage. I think this could look really fun. Okay, let's try to add a bridge first to see if it works. So I'm gonna flatten the terrain to get a landing space for our bridge. Now using the separator tool, I will create a shape of our said bridge, and it shouldn't be harder than this. Honestly, it's not really hard. Then we can click on the little bridge and raise it up just a little bit to create more structure to it. We don't want a single piece of paper. And now we can just make it look cute. After adding some wood, I'm gonna use this, my favorite piece, to cover the white edges of our bridge. And then using the same wood piece, I will also create a step to walk on top of the bridge. Then we're gonna be adding some fences to the side. And we just created ourselves a perfect little bridge. Now right here, we're gonna need some stairs to get up to our house. I centered them with a bridge, and then using the advanced transform tool, I am just going to push it into the mountain. We can then connect everything with a little dirt path. And then coming up here, we are going to have some sort of outdoor space, gardening area on this side. And the house is gonna come on this side. And I think we're gonna place it down right now to have a little idea of where it's going to go. We do have to be mindful of our budget. And my inspiration for this house is the Florist greenhouse roof. I really want to use this piece. We can make it bigger, taller to create a greenhouse area. So we're gonna do something quite small. I'm gonna go 4 on this side, then 5 across. I'm gonna come out by 1, go out by 4. I will go all the way to the back. And I left a 2-tile space here. Let's make this space a little bit bigger. So let's get another tile here. So this would be our tiny cottage. I'm gonna make the wall taller. This way I can add a foundation using the platform inside. And then we're gonna add our roof, going really simple. And then I'm gonna add a cute little front porch area over here. We can add our stairs and some railings, and we can cover our porch area with another roof. And I do like to use the flat roof for this. I think it's a little bit easier to work with. I added columns, and now I will be using this piece right here. Again, in the architectural miscellaneous. I will place it on the wall of our porch area, and I will drag it out and use it as a spandrel. We can now paint our decking, and I will add a stone foundation to the house. And you know what color scheme could be really cute? What if we go with a white house and a little like blue roof? This would have to change to be white to match a little bit better, but I think it could look really, really cute. Look at this. Doesn't this look so cute and cottagey like? It feels adorable on top of this little amount. But now we gotta make it cuter. We're gonna add dormers. And if you are wondering how easy it is to create dormer and make all of this building so easy, I made a video with a bunch of building tips and tricks. You absolutely need to go watch it out. It will be a link in the description and at the end. And now moving on to our dormers. Let's put some roofs on these bad boys. Now we're gonna take care of this piece of roof right here, and I'm gonna add a greenhouse to the side using the advanced transform tool. Again, I will make the roof the exact right size for our greenhouse. We can now paint it white, and look how good it looks. And from the outside, I might have to delete this before placing it. I'm gonna delete the roof right here, just so that we can see through the glass roof, you know, it would be nice. Now to the windows, I will be using these ones as they do fit quite nicely with the roof we have. And we're obviously gonna make them floor to ceiling. Oh, it looks so good! Now, I gotta keep in mind that this is a starter house, so I cannot get too crazy. And then to the side, I will add just two big glass windows, and I think it looks so freaking cute. Now, bringing everything to life, we are going to add windows. And what about a cute rounded window right here at the front, staple piece? Would look gorgeous. So after playing around with the windows and the doors, I added some landscaping, and this is what the exterior looks like so far. I am loving it. Doesn't it look so freaking cute? I love it. And now if we move inside, this is our floor plan. So we're gonna have the kitchen with the entry and a dining. This is gonna be the living room with a little gardening section. This is the big bedroom with clipping flowers. I'm gonna arrange that. And we have here a spacious bathroom. And we have 6,200 paradigms to furnish this place. So I'm gonna have to be quite cautious with the way I spend our money. I would really like to start decorating the kitchen first. I want to have a mix of country cottage and modern. So I don't know how we're gonna do, but let's get the counter first. And you can see I have a bunch of CC downloaded. I am planning on doing a CC only house building video. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. Back to it though, I think that these would look so good, but they are so expensive. So I think we're gonna go with the basics. I am gonna push them into the wall. This way we do not see the border and they take a little less space. I'm gonna put the first piece centered under our window to have the perfect space to make dishes. And now we can see the height that the window can go down to. So that's gonna be nice. We can have a bigger window. And then we have a corner piece, and right here is gonna be our stove. Then I feel like we need a good drawer space, so we can put that right next to our sink. And now we really need a fridge. I might have to remove that later if we do not have the money to afford it, but I want to add a piece around our fridge. So I will be using this empty counter piece, and I will make it taller using the transform tool. And it makes your kitchen look so much more expensive this way. And I'm gonna replace the piece we had next to our stove to create our island here, but I will make it smaller because I think the size of the islands are so stretched out. I think that this would be way nicer. And this way our parents have more space to cook. It does make a bigger kitchen, and we have the same amount of money because I just replaced this one small piece that we had for a stretched out counters. So that's a little trick right there. I need to figure out the upper cabinet layout and the color scheme. And I will see you right back. Okay, I think we got something really nice going on. I created this hood range using just a column that I lifted off the ground, and I think it turned out really, really nice. And now that I'm talking to you, I realize I haven't put a sink, so let me do that quickly. And we can even make it fancy in this kind of gold color. I like it. And you know what? Maybe we could even make it bigger. This way it feels like more expensive. I don't know. I like it. Okay, moving on. Here we need a small table and some chairs to create a dining area. And obviously I think a round table would look the best. And I think I might go with a white table and add some blue to the chairs because I really like these chairs. Or maybe we could get a new wood color in. I think this would look quite nice as well, have some variety. And to add this wood color over here, I'm gonna put the 2 bar stools in this different wood color, so it complements each other. Something we also really need is some lights. So I went with pendant light on top of the island and the dining table, and I just added 2 ceiling lights to brighten everything up. And now we are going to jump into our cozy little living room. And I do think that the first least expensive couch has the best like shape to it. And I think that creating some sort of seating area like so could be quite cozy. And we can add a little TV console right here to add our own TV. So at least our parents have some things to do. And I do think that this like old looking TV in here would be perfect. And I think that all around we might need some like planter boxes. But I do need to calm down before furnishing too much because we only have like not even 2,000 paradigms left. So let's break a little bit and move to the bedroom and the bathroom. Let's just put some basic furniture. I've been looking at colors for way too long for this bed, and I do think that I'm stupid. I gotta do it again. I always do escape instead of... Bro. And for the bathroom, we're gonna go with a layout like this. We just need to make it pretty. So I will be adding a window right here to create a custom shower wall. I am then adding a sink and a really big mirror at the back. Now we're really tight on money, so I will go around and try to delete some things. Okay, now that I have a little bit more money, we cannot even see the difference really. I want to show you a little trick that I did at the back. Using a flower box sized up really big and some half wall, we have some customized planter box right here, and I think it looks really good. So jumping inside, we have some decorating to do with the 800 paradigms left because this house is pretty boring if you want my opinion. And after spending quite a while decorating this house, let me show you the final result. If we go inside, going through the front door, we get to the cute little cozy kitchen. And here's a little view of everything together. Turning around, we have our entryway with our dining room over there. And if we head this way, we have this absolutely beautiful living room. There is even an easel in the corner, so your parents have something to do. Same thing for right by the entry, we have a bookshelf. And then going through this door right here, we have a cozy bedroom. I think that this wallpaper is so cute. So the bedroom. And then lastly, showing you the bathroom is gonna be a little hard, so I'm gonna go up top like this. This is our really cute bathroom. And this really cute little cottage turned out to be a little more expensive than I expected, but we are still under 31,000 paradigms. Knowing that your parents start with 30,000, I feel like this is still a really good starter cottage for you to start in. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This cute and cozy starter cottage is gonna be available for you to download on the Steam Workshop. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. It does help me out a lot, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!